All right. Thou shalt betroth a wife.
So it says that we're going to have a wife. Meaning we're going to go out, we're going to say, this woman is my woman. Read.
And another man shall lie with her.
There is no record of any systematic rape happening to black women that were already spoken for. There's no record of systematic rape of any group of women when they were already spoken for and already belonged to another man besides what happened to our people. It didn't happen. When they went over to Africa, they didn't go over to set up shop or to build kingdoms. They went for the resources. When they came over here, they came to build an empire, set up kingdoms, and they was just raping the black women as they wanted to. Anytime they wanted to have sex, that doesn't happen to the people in so-called Jews in Israel now. That happened to our people, our fathers, our mothers, even in recent times. Okay, read.
Okay. Thou shalt build a house.
Who built the White House? Who built Washington, D.C.? Who built Louisiana? Right? Who built Miami? Who built all these different cities around the U.S.? Read.
And thou shalt not dwell therein.
So you're not going to dwell in a house that you build. Now, verse 32 is the key point. And we got records on that too. Go to verse 32. Read that.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto other people.
So the Bible says that you're going to have a son and daughter. So it says that you are going to be given unto another people, which means you're going to be taken from your mother and daughter. You're going to be taken from your mother and father. And you're going to be given to another race, another ethnic group of people. Read.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
So you're not going to be able to have any power to deliver your children. Read.
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
They're not going to, you cold?
No, I got to get ready to go.
There's not going to be any might in your hand. Read.
The fruit of thy land.
All right, so it says that you're going to be in captivity and your children are going to be taken away and sold as slaves, right? This is something that's going to happen to the children of Israel. Now, like I said, get right down to it. Read verse 41.
All right. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters.
You're going to have sons and daughters. You're going to have your own children. Read.
But thou shalt not enjoy them.
So you're not going to enjoy what your mother and father have. You're the child, they're the parents. So you're going to be taken away from your parents, your mother and father. They want to enjoy you. Why?
For they shall go into captivity.
Because you are going to go into captivity, into slavery. Your parents, meaning what? Your family structure is going to be destroyed and destructured because of slavery and captivity. So that's the curse that came upon the Israelites. And we all know that our family structure was destroyed and broken because of and during slavery. Okay, read verse 43.
The stranger that is within thee shall get above thee very high.
The strangers that come into this land can get above us very high. Meaning what? What it's talking about economically, socially, politically. The Native Americans are the first ones in this land. Europeans come to their country and they have no representation. So they epitomize this prophecy. Blacks came into this country, all right? And the strangers come into their neighborhoods now with stores, corner stores, hair shops, all right, gas stations in black neighborhoods, getting above them. They can get, in other words, you might have gone over to Iraq or Vietnam or Korea fighting against Iraqis, Vietnamese, or Koreans. But when they come to America, they can get that loan and open up that store or that gas station or that car repair shop or that hair shop or that corner store. Read.
And thou shalt come down very low.
And we're going to come down very, very low. I mean, we're going to be at the bottom. Read.
He shall lend to thee.
They will have the economic power. Read.
And thou shalt not lend to them.
And we are not going to have the economic power. Okay? Verse 48. Hey, give me the, look at verse 48 in here. All right, read verse 48.
Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies.
Where the yoke of iron at? Right there. You see that? Where it says slave? Right here? That's called a yoke of iron. Okay? That's what they would put on the slaves at the auctions to keep them from trying to run. Because you can only run in an open area like that, which will make you easier to find if you're running off. You can't run through the woods or the trees comfortably with that contraption around your neck. Okay? So read that verse, Deuteronomy 28:48.
Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies.
So it says, therefore you're going to serve your enemies. Read.
Which Yahawah shall send against thee.
He's going to send his enemies. He's going to send your enemies against you. He's going to send people against you to punish you. Read.
In hunger and in thirst.
In hunger and in thirst.
And in nakedness.
And in nakedness. Read.
And in want of all things.
So whatever you want, you're going to have to serve your enemies. But check this out. So you're going to be a servant. You're going to serve your enemies, it says, okay? So it says you are going to serve your enemies, period. End of discussion. But now listen to what he said. To show you that, oh, they were serving the Germans, or they were serving the Polish, or they served the Babylonians. Listen to what he said now. Read.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Just like happened on the sign right there, on history. Yoke of iron on the neck. For hundreds of years. A yoke of iron was put upon the neck. All right? That's what the Bible says and happened to the real Jews, the Israelites. Because Moses is writing to the Israelites. Read.
Until he have destroyed thee.
Until your will to resist and to run was destroyed. Then once he had your mind conquered, and once he had you programmed, what did he do? He took the chain off your neck. And now, I got a pass to go to the next plantation and see my woman. I'm going to come back before sunset, though. And they let you go back and forth. Because any normal person now be like, I'm about to dip. For real. Forget a piece of woman. I'm tired of working for this crap for free. And beating me. No shoes. I got to eat, pig and ground up corn. If I'm good, I'm about to dip. I fist to run. I don't know about y'all, but I fist to run. If I dies, I dies. If I gets caught, I gets caught. But I fist to run. I fist to go. And that's how brother was talking. I'm about to go. I'm tired of this. But they put that yoke of iron off his neck. But I guarantee you, if they thought he was going to run, they wouldn't have had that yoke of iron off of him. They still have him in them chains. Okay, read.
And Yahawah shall bring a nation against thee from far.
From far, all the way to the end of the earth now. Read.
From the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
As the what?
As swift as the eagle flieth.
That's why on your quarter, you got what?
Oh, the eagle.
The eagle. See that? You got the eagle on the quarter. And on your dollar, you got what? Right there. The pyramid. And on the other side, you got the what?
The eagle.
So this was slavery in Egypt, and this is slavery in America. So he says as swift as the eagle. And who compares themselves to the eagle in the Bible? It's Esau, the book of Obadiah. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, from thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord, saith Yahawah. So they exalted themselves as the eagle to this day. So he says that swift as the eagle flieth, those are going to be the perpetrators of these crimes against us. Read.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young.
Old slaves, you got killed off or you was still working. Young slaves, as soon as you can walk, you was doing some sort of task. All right, read.
And he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle and the fruit of thy land until thou be destroyed.
Now, this was happening in Daniel's time. So if it happened Daniel's time, it was kind of happened, but they were removed. But this one says this was happening to, for example, the North American Indians, the Mexicans. They had livestock. They had food that they were eating. We taught the Europeans how to eat when he came to America. But they stole all our stuff and murdered us. Okay? They stole our stuff and they murdered us. So now what we're going to go to, last two verses, well, 3 verses. Read verse 54.
Okay. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother.
So your eye is evil towards your brother. And we know that proportionally speaking, there's more black on black crime because of the social condition we've been put under because of these curses than in other Europeans, the blacks, the Hispanics.
Anybody else, period.
Yeah, anybody else, period. Okay?
You don't have to tell me that.
Now read, now the last one, It's going to be verse 68. All right, read verse 68.
And Yahawah